Hi, everybody. Raylene here with a live Facebook nap time nugget bonus. I am really in a state of, how would you say it? Feeling fired up, but also feeling a little bit from my heart, just broken for the childcare providers who are working so hard right now to care for our youngest during a very difficult time. So, here today, it's for early childhood professionals. I am thinking about how we can help you decrease stress and really find some calm during this time of unrest. So, this is a unique time, right? I feel so much anxiety and fear and uncertainty, and I'm sure so many of you out there do. It's through the roof, right? So it's normal to get stuck in negative thinking at this point. When faced with uncertainty, a scary virus, life being shut down as we know it for who knows how long, loss of income, etc., there's a lot going on, right? It's easy to feel stuck in social media, literally stuck in social media, where you just can't get off of it, right? Because you want to connect with other people, and maybe you're looking for a black and white answer. For me, I've been like, is it growing? Is the number of viruses growing? Do we have any more news yet? What counties is it in our state? And is this helpful? I mean, if I check 50 times in the next day, is that helpful? No, because the information comes out about once a day. So, but it's normal, right? We're glued. We need to find out what is the next thing that's getting shut down, and what is the next bit of information that's going to shock us and make our life feel a little bit more unnerving. So here we are. We're supposed to hunker down, socially isolate, sanitize, stay home. But you, the early childhood professionals out there, you're asked to stay open. You're asked to keep serving, maybe even invite other children in during this difficult time where coping even with the families you're working with might be difficult. So for early childhood educators, it's just especially confusing and unnerving. We have the National Association for the Education of Young Children come out and say, you know what? If schools are closed, childcares and preschools, they also need to be closed. But yet our governor stands up and says, no, we need you. Not only should you stay open, but you should invite in other families to help other families. What? And then on top of it, people providing care, they might have had their kids' school canceled. So now they have their own kids home. You guys out there that are caring for young children, you might have, I don't know, a big desire to keep your family safe, to take steps to hunker down yourself to make sure that you don't get exposed, but yet you're supposed to stay open. It's a lot of pressure. So I'm feeling for you guys out there. And I just want to say, you know what? There's things that can help you during this difficult time. So I have some ideas to share with you today. And I also have a resource I'm going to be offering every week. I'll tell you about in just a minute. So for you, you have policies, but what do they look like now? You might have said in the past, a child has to have a fever. And if they have a fever, then they can't come. But now even a cough can be indicative of this virus going around. So do you say that kids can't come if they have a cough? And then what? No kids come because all kids have coughs now and then in the winter. It's very normal. Some parents might want to drop and not pay. They might have to drop and not pay as we lose our own jobs. I know all the presentations I had the next 2 months have been cut. I'm not going to have an income. What does that mean if I had young kids who were in your care? So then I might pressure you. So the government's pressuring you. Parents are pressuring you. You might have that internal pressure for wanting to take care of your own family and do what's right for your family. But here you have to make these decisions, these big decisions. So what can you do? Because you know what? The governor's right. Employed parents need you. We need you healthy. We need you healthy mentally, and we need you healthy physically. So I'm here today to give some tips and strategies to decrease your stress in this time that is not easy. Number one, connect with others. It's so isolating to be in a room with young children trying to provide care and balancing all the needs of families and all the pressure put on you right now. So connect with others. This is one thing I'm going to do to come in. Every Wednesday at 1:30, I'm going to have a free session where we all gather together and talk about what are the successes this week, what are the challenges this week, and what's a tip to decrease your stress, and then connect with each other and really problem solve together. Number 2, really, I want to say this. You care so deeply for those young children you're caring for. You put so much into this. This is the time to take it easier on yourself. You don't have to get to some big special curriculum right now. Do something like get outside, play, try and get back into that kid self where you just let it all go. I know you can't all the time. Sometimes you need to plan and problem solve. And I know from talking to my friend Jackie, you're sanitizing, you're trying to keep everybody safe. You're working so hard, but sometimes just schedule, even if it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes, set an alarm. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to attend to what's going on in the world right now. I'm just going to play and just let go for a while. Be easy on yourself during this difficult time. Number 3, and this is the big one, focus on what you can control. This is the reality. You can't control what other people are going to do. If they're going to apply pressure on you, what their attitude is about, the choices that you make, whether to stay open, closed, or what your policies are going to do in this changing time. You can't really right now impact the past decisions of the government, though I'm going to share an idea with you in a second to look at the future ones that you can influence. You can't really change or control parents' decisions or their feelings or their attitudes. You can't even control if their child gets sick. So these are all things that you might as well just let go of right now because you don't have control over that. So what do you have control over? This is where we want to focus our mental energy, the things we can control, because you have a finite amount of energy. If you even get close to expending that 100% of energy you have, you crash. We need you not to crash. We need you to find some joy and some peace and calm during this difficult time. So what can you control? You can control really your attitude, your policies, and the program decisions you make. So sit down and figure out what is best for you and your business. Really go within, go to your heart. What is best for your business? Lay out what those policies are going to be. What are you comfortable with and what do you need? You can consult with your families, you can consult with family members, but the reality is you have to be comfortable with your decisions. So decide on what those are. And then if you communicate those to me, the parent, in a really clear way, it's going to be easier for me to be on board. But if you come and say something like, I think maybe your child has a cough and has been exposed recently, and so I don't feel comfortable having your child in my care. I'm going to know you aren't confident about that. You need to be confident in your choice, what's right for your families. You can say, right now, I'm making the best decision I can for my family's health, my health, and the health of the children I'm caring for, and make those decisions. Stay strong on those. So it's your policy, it's your business. You're going to have to stand behind it. I canceled Zumba classes, canceled them last week when this was first happening. That broke my heart. But guess what? I'm bringing it on live one this week because that's how I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable doing it online so we can still move and get together and have fun. And that was my policy change. I'm going to bring you free, you childcare providers and other early childhood professionals. I'm going to bring you a free Zoom class every week. I upped my online classes. I'm going to work so hard to bring you the things that are required for your training, for your licensing. I'm going to bring it to you online at a reduced rate. I'm going to do all of this to support you. That's my policy changes. You decide what's right for you. You have to make the decisions that are right for you. So the last thing, this is, I think, something I never do, but I'm going to start doing right now. Advocate. Get on fire. You be that squeaky wheel. You be that loud voice that says, this is not right. You cannot force me to keep my hours open, really do a lot of extra work for families in this very difficult time and not give me compensation. Yes, you get access to things like you get testing. When you get sick, you get to go get a test to verify that you're sick. Great. I'm glad you get tests. I mean, right now there isn't enough tests for everybody, but you also need compensation. So I'm going to be posting a link in here. Call your federally elected officials. NAEYC has given us some great articles. I'm going to be really copying and pasting those in the comments, so you'll have those. Advocate. It might take you 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And if we all sing together, if we sing, childcare needs compensation, childcare needs financial support right now to be able to do the things they need to do to support families, you will get it. But we all have to sing it from the rooftops. And you know what? We're gonna. I'm gonna do it right after this. So I'm gonna copy and paste. You put in your zip code, it'll tell you who to call. You call up and you tell them, ask them to provide significant, flexible emergency funding to help maintain the nation's high quality childcare. That's you. The high quality preschools and childcares that are helping these young people become kind, compassionate, wonderful, amazing humans. It's you. So call, advocate for you. I'm going to advocate for you. My trainer friends out there, advocate, advocate, advocate. Now is the time to stand up and say, you know what? It's time to really look at our heroes for what they are. And that's the only bonus of this whole thing, that you guys are under all this pressure to early childhood professionals to step up and stay engaged while everybody except healthcare workers are stepping back and hunkering down. I'm saying right now, the only bonus is that I finally heard it. I heard the government say over and over, you are critical. You are critical for families. We need you. And it's absolutely true. And you know, I live and have dedicated my life to supporting the early childhood professionals, helping raise those wonderful humans. You know, I know how important your job is. But when I get to hear other people say it, I rejoice. So I'm reading the comments now. I'm so glad to hear that there's some people with me today. And I just want to say, you know what? What you do matters. Kristen, you're awesome. You support childcare providers. I don't know if you guys know, but she's with NAEYC, the Minnesota affiliate here, and she's doing amazing things too. So keep on supporting you guys. Keep on connecting with each other. I will be back next week, 1:30 on the Zoom call. I'm going to have a sign up for it this time so that we can all know here we are. We're going to get together and support each other in an all new way. Every week, we'll talk about what are the joys, what are the challenges, and what are some ways that you can decrease stress. Take care, everybody, and keep doing this. You ready? Do this. Give yourself a hug. You're doing amazing work. We all value you. We all value you. And I hope you know that each and every day. Those kids don't always smile and give you hugs when you set those rules, set those limits, and stick to them. They don't always say, thank you for showing up every day, even when you were really tired today. Thanks for giving me a smile and a hug, even when you're really sad or scared or anxious. They can't say that with our words. So I'm saying it for them right here, right now. Thank you for all you do. Have a wonderful day, everybody. If you like this video, like it, share it with your friends. I'm going to also do a cut version on my blog and share that out on my list. So just know you are our heroes, early childhood professionals. We're so lucky to have you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, you guys.